Hi guys, hope you enjoy the content, but before you do that, don't forget to give us a like on YouTube. It really does help out. While you're also giving us a like, don't forget to hit subscribe and of course that little bell button to get notified. Also give us a share as well. But before you do that, you can also get a contact with us via Discord. The link is in the description below. So, on to the videos. Hi guys, welcome back to Production Line. It's been a little while since I recorded this because I was waiting for money to roll up. As you can see, we've now got over 107 pretty much. So during the time off, I basically tried to fix up some of these lines so you can see most of them are running quite quick now. This one actually came to a standstill because there wasn't enough battery production at the start, but I added more on, and as you can see it's coming along. They're still coming up through this middle line here, and it seems to be lacking a lot in chrome and wood, but there's nothing I can do about that. So yeah, what I'm going to do, because I have not saved this in a long time, so I'm going to save it now. So today we're going to start working on the luxury vehicles. We're actually going to start down here. So let's see. So where does that go around the outside? Yeah. So I'm just trying to think the best way, but I think I'll stick it along this bit. Yeah, and then the machines can come up to that side. Right. See, there doesn't seem to be many import slots down there, but there's more along this side, which is fine because that's where it's all going to go. Still not many along this bit, but that'll do. Okay, so let's get moving, shall we? So chassis, brake axles, four, five. Here's your importer. Pick all these in. Oh, don't start that. So they make the axles. Imports just steel. And then starting forward a bit, because I'm going to put the battery production over here. Fit front. First things first, we get rid of this schedule. So it's just going to be the luxury cars on this one. So get rid of you. So that's compact. Convertible. Off-road. Pickup. Pickup. SUV. sedan, small van. Wait, what? SUV, sedan, small van, and sports. That's good. We're doing the same for the others. Compact, convertible, off-road, pick up, SUV, sedan, small van, sports, I knew it. Convertible, off-road, pickup, SUV, sedan, small van, and sports. Two more. And convertible, off-road. I need to see them out so I know. Pickup, SUV, sedan, small van, and sports. And the last one, change, luxury, yeah, and no, convertible, off-road. Oh, my nose is actually clogging up. Off-road, pickup, SUV, sedan, small van, and sports. Okay, so that's them. Take all of them. Actually, I'll do all of them later. Just imports is what we need. Then we hook these up here. Oh, don't start this again. I'm gonna go back to the old layout that we had. It works a lot better. Then we add the next one. The rear. No wait, we need the gear goes into that. Stick the conveyors. For God's sake, how did they drive off by one? What? No, we're not off by one. Why did it look like we were off by one? I'm looking at something else probably. I don't know. Alright, next is the drive shaft, I believe. Make drive shafts. This way. Right, up and up. Now we get the drive shafts in there. And if you watch my series, you know why I'm putting gaps in here. It's so we can stick these stockpiles in. Oh, don't stop that, come on. Stockpiles up there yet. You put the stockpiles out because it starts to mess them up if you don't. Like that. There we go. Set the rest of these stockpiles in that. Keeps them nice and compact and lets them get everything they need, basically. So you go away, and then we go to undercarriage, I'm assuming. Right, and you go up. Then we get the undercarriage. So I know these ones don't require fuel tanks because they are the electric trains. Because I've noticed that the high-end ones just skip right past it, so there's no point in putting them out, it's just a waste of resources, as well as the exhausts, so don't put them out either. Right, axles, we've still got the undercarriage to put in. Right, so I don't think we can make the undercarriage, so that's not going to be imported to board. I'll let it run a wee bit. That should stop complaining in a minute once it all recognises it's going to get all the stuff. I don't know why they're complaining, saying they've not got any axles. They clearly have. Wait. I think I know what it is. This bit's not hooked up. There we go. That bit wasn't hooked up to the main bit. Right, so that's the undercarriage. So I think the chassis itself is done. Just need to do this bit. So I think they still need to do the fit fuel tank bit, but it just fits the battery. Right, so you come along this way. Up. So fuel tank. So these are large battery packs. I think that's all I need. Conveyors. So battery packs laid down here. We need quite a lot of these things, that's all I'm going to tell you. We need a lot of them. So along here we'll make the batteries, is it dairy cells, battery modules, trying to remember what needs what. Right, so I'll stick the large battery packs right here. 4 should do it. They require battery modules and circuits, chips, whatever. Advanced computer chips. And they don't really take any thing, so tell them to do that. So you need the modules. And you require the battery cells, which you need the most of. Trust me, we need a lot of these. Which reminds me, let's get some stockpiles down here. I'm clearly clicking on the stockpile. So you need cobalt. No, not prefer, slow. You need cobalt, nickel, and something else. Lithium. Lithium. Oh, nickel. Then if you want to store the battery cells, we've got joys are connecting all this. that's everything. Right, we'll let that run. So do they need fuel tanks? I think they do it. No, I don't know why you're putting fuel tanks in there, guys. You don't need them. Never mind. So that's that one done. That's good. So up one line. Right, so that was the fuel tank. So I think that's the chassis done. So it's time to do the body work. Which I know requires... let's go stick them up here. This... Can I... Because this is just going to be dead space up this side, so I'm going to use it for processing. tires. Which gives us rubber so we can make the other tires. We'll use that later. We need glass, which is ironically the exact same layout as that one. So where does the importer start here? As long as it works. Then we'll stick some big stop wheels here. For let's just set another one next to it. As well, so we can get on the road connected, that's good. Oh, I don't know why it's doing that. It's weird. Right, so this side is going to be glass. Oh. The other side is going to be steel. And then steel. Was it flat steel? I can't remember. When in doubt, go check. Steel sheets, that's what it is. Steel sheets. Because that's glass and steel sheets get used a lot, particularly in the bodywork. So if I can just stick these all together. Try and get them moving as fast and as cheap as possible. That's that. Then the chips and stuff down here. Right. So conveyor. We go up there. So body one now. Yeah. So body shell, make body shell. You should run up them up the middle now. Exports never connect properly, but the imports do. I find that a little bit weird. Right, so what do you need? You just steel, normal steel, that's fine. That can come in through the import slots. Like that. Now do they need anything else? Probably not, because they're just body shell. Oh, you're a big one, aren't you? Oh god. Hold on. It's auto saving. I think. No, it's crashed. Oh, has it? Hello? Yeah, I think it was auto saving, but oh, cause I've put the speed up, that's why I've pressed the speed button. Right, get rid of all this. Didn't realise we had the big one first. That's fine, because that's the way I want it to go. Right. Body shell. 2, 3, 4, 5. Just fits in, but that's in the way. Never mind, we can just clear that one away. No, not there. There. And this one comes down the way, which is ideal, because it doesn't mean I need to do some weird bits to get them back into line. Right, body shell. I'm assuming, oh, we need aluminium, upgrade that. Side airbags, so we need airbags as well, which are fairly easy to make. I think they're just steel, not accessories. Dash cam. Make airbag. And they fit conveniently into slots like that. So what's the, oh, it's plenty of time. So they need servos and sodium. Is it? It's not sensors, not servos. We don't have sensors here yet. So let's add some here. Sensors, that's servos. Should be enough. Import local conveyor. Pick these up. So they'll make them. That will make airbags. Which is what we need. Let's go here, make local, Right, bring them up to the next line. Oh, they're not connected to the stockpile. They're stop. conveyors. I don't know why that's... I'm going to do it this way. Keep them in an order. Keep my nice lines in. That should work. I'll stick some stockpiles for the aluminum. It needs that. You can see why I've saved up so much money, because we've already burnt through about 4 million or 4,500. I can never remember the digits. I'll say 4 million because it's 3 digits in it, and we've only built the chassis. We've still got everything. We've still got the whole bodywork section. We've got paint, engine accessories, and electronics is on the end line, so we don't need to worry about that. But still, we're going to be using up a lot of money just even for it to, you know, kick into motion sort of thing, and we're going to need money to... Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand the power, because once this is all in motion, that is going to be rather a large amount of power getting used. Oh, I'll put in 4 lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is going to be a lot more like power usage than our previous factory. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to use up a lot of power, because we're already currently sitting just shy of what we were, and we've not even started working on the next building. So yeah, we're going to use up a lot of power. Right, so that's the body shell, and I think it's the hood next. So I think the hood's just straight up flat steel in it, or steel sheets, whatever you want to call it in this game. 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. Keep forgetting it's back into the... No. Well, you can put that there if you want, but I'm getting rid of it. Could probably put a couple of decent size stockpiles in there. Just maybe hook these up. And then conveyor. So that's that. Hood. Anything special? No. So it's just straight up. Hood's here, which we can make here. What's the ratio? 2 hoods per 30 seconds. Just a couple of these then. We'll save the space at the back for stuff that we can actually duplicate with. We need more of and what have you. So they just need straight up flat steel. It's fine because we've got plenty of them getting produced. Sorry if I keep calling it flat steel, it's because I play Eco a lot. It's pretty much the same thing really. So, you know, it's steel that's been flattened. Right, so that's the hood. Then we go up another one. So let's just double check. The next one's... Right, so that's hood. And then it's the trunk. I know the trunk requires a lot of things, like spoilers and stuff. So we'll set these in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, so these are going to need pretty much all the upgrades. Let's just come off. That. So therefore, these need cameras, sensors, servos, spoilers, trunks. Okay. So we've got the space from where the hoods were, because they only go to here. Right, so we need, let's see, cameras, sensors, servos. Well, sensors and servos are already being made down here. I'll stick a couple of extra ones behind here. What am I going there for? Advanced. So we need some servos and sensors. here, just so that they can all work on each other. Right, so that's getting annoying, that thing. So we need cameras, which is also in here. Cameras are a mod if you're looking for it. 4. So how many it takes 30 seconds for one camera, so 4 of those should be sufficient. We'll just stick this down here, because it's going to need to come along here anyway. Right. So cameras, we need the spoilers, which are in here. We need the trunk as well. What's the ratio on the trunks? 2 every 50 seconds, so 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 should be enough, and spoilers are 1 every minute. That's a long one. Why are they so slow? Not there. You can squeeze that all in there. So you can get the rapid stamp. Imports just steel for the spoilers, and trunks are flat steel or steel sheet, whatever. And cameras are chips and glass, not glass, one of the ones that's modded. I might stick a stop pillar then. You can just go right along here. We can stick some stop piles in the middle of them. Steel and stuff that we need down here. Just one of these. You get steel. Just try to make them as efficient as possible. So you should now have all of that. So let that run. That will take a few minutes because we've just built a whole section. I know it says it's not got a stockpile route, but it does. I think it's just a little bit slow on some parts. What I'm going to do, we're waiting for this to cut in. I'm going to grab a conveyor and I'm going to put a big line from here just to prepare them, so once we've actually got all this done, then we can just send them straight down this line. out and one. So it's just one in because we need space for the conveyors and stuff. So we should have enough space to get them through all that, yeah. Just about. So you just send this straight down. So once we get to this is more or less for like the very end of this line. So once it's built, the cars can just hook up to it and go through it to the electronics and then get sold. Right, we've got a problem up here. Export's not connected. We can't have that. That's obviously the spoilers in it. Ah, I managed to miss that. Every one of them. There. That should now give them access to that. At some point, once the lag spike's gone, these will get what they need. And then they'll send them out and get fitted to the cars. At least they're getting all the materials they need, that's the main thing. I think there's one not connection up there. That was not hooked up. I need to check the maintenance as well, make sure it's fine. See, that's out of range. This is this stuff. There. So we'll bring these up, or I could just move this down. This one, yeah. So these will start getting the steel that they need. And then they can send it out. I'm gonna need a lot of steel sheets. Look how much we're using already. Even got to the doors. The doors use up like 4 or something. But these are all getting what they need now. Cool. Right, let's go. So we've got the trunk. So I need the bumpers next. Before we do that. So that's up there. wait. Stop, because I know these ones are small. Bumpers. So they require bill bars, and that's it. Which is basically front bumper and steel for the bill bars, I'm assuming. Okay, so that's sort of eating into our bit, but it's fine because what's the ratio on these? So it produces 2 each every 2 minutes. So just for a whole section of these basically. Bring them in a wee bit. There, that should be enough. What do you think? Rapid imports, all of them. Now we just need to connect them up. That's good. No missing. Cool. So that's the bumper, well the front bumpers. We can get the rear bumpers on over here. I think the rear ones require sensors because they put the parking sensors on the bumper. So we'll look there. So we need the rears, body frame, rear bumper, and 5, so you need parking sensors, which is basically just sensors, which we can just stick a set over here. And there. There we go, even looks beautiful. There go them. Local only, gears, here for these, so that's them, nice and good, since the bumpers are made from the same thing. So let's move these all forward. Well, looking good. Indeed, we are looking very good. Yeah, we'll, let's see how the steel sheets are doing. See if they're able to keep up with the amount we're using. Ah, they're fine. How many can they actually make? 2 every 2 minutes. Cool. Moving along. Looking good. Okay, so we'll just finish off with the last thing in that section, which is the bottom trim. Well, we've still got the vents and the arches. Hold on. Up the way. Keep it the way we're going, so we know. So, bottom trim. I think that's just one thing. I don't think we need anything for that, because we can't make it. So they can just go straight in. As soon as we can't make them. Next one. I think it's the arches next. Yeah, the arches and then the vent. So I'm assuming you're the same as yeah. So they're every 2 minutes. Once I do that, they're every 1 minute 50 seconds. But it makes 2 each time, they just require steel sheets, which is fine. Yeah. You can just come straight up through there, because you're just getting steel. I think, I can't remember. No, flat steel. Right, so let's get the arches and then the vents, and then we'll work on the bodywork next episode. Front arch. So I'm assuming you're just regular, you don't need anything. No. Cool. So what were you? Oh, I've just missed a gap. Oh, whatever. They ain't going anywhere. Up the way. The next one. doesn't matter. As long as there's a space for stockpiles for later, I'm not too bothered. Right, rear arches. And they're just the same as the other ones, so they can go like so, and then we'll convey like so. So let that progress, and then we'll stick the vents on. And then that'll do. Ba-da-ba-dum. Come on. I know I've just built a whole load of stuff, but come on. Are you auto-saving? Probably. It's usually what it means. Da-da-da. Right, move. Got this new stuff in here. What's that? That's the bottom trim, because we can't make it. There's all the steel sheets coming in to make the arches. Cool. So they can go out. Oh, the arches coming, that's quite funny. Next slot. Cool. Right, so they're done. That's broken down, that's probably out of maintenance range probably. Because that one's down there. No, it's still in range, but I'm going to need to put an oven up here. There we go. Perfect. Hot cover more areas. Start my clutch check. Yeah, in range. I don't think these break down, so that's why I've not put them in there. Right, so we'll get the arches, the vents done. Going that way, so you come down this way. Doesn't really matter what way they go, to be honest, because they're all going to go into the one bit anyway, so I like the little crisscross thing, I've always done that. Yeah, right, vents. I know we can make vents, so I think that's just straight up steel. Body. Vents. No, don't start this, come on. which ones it requires, so just get it all in. Just buy everything in there. Because it'll only take what it needs anyway, so... Right, vents. What's the actual ratio? Two every 2 minutes, so we'll need quite a few of these. There, and there. Oh, God's sake, twice you've done the exact same thing. And there. Upgrade them. Imports, import in. So they can just go straight through it. And they can just go straight down. Right, so we'll let them fill out the final slot. And then next week we'll start doing the body, the windows and stuff. Because it's a lot of work. So that's the body frame in theory done. Do the roofs and then the doors. Then go into paint. Now the paint's going to be a little bit different because of the ratio. I'll show you with the... Well, once this goes back to normal. Can't really do it when it's lagging like this. Well, I could show you it for here actually. So if you take a look, say paint is 3 minutes and the drying is 12. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one paint to drying, because then you see the next one's the same. It's like 4 minutes and then 14. So in theory it's like half of the drying. So I'm going to put 2 drying per 1 paint, and the polish is pretty much the same as the paint. So that should hopefully help with them. Because if we look at here, all those, it seems to have sorted itself out, but the drying does actually slow everything down, and it looks like it's a hold up now here. This used to be pretty quick, but it's all held up. I'm not really bothered. It's still, well, it seems to have lost a fair amount of ratio, because we were like 50 cars a minute, now we're down to 25. Still a decent amount, to be honest. But I think that's also because we are adding a new line that brings the ratio down. But I think these cars are starting to struggle with production, so I'm going to need to have a look at them. Now see, this is all slowed right down. This bit was much faster before. I think it's because I've increased everything. Probably. So yeah, that is going to be it for today, folks. Thank you all very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Production Line. We've started working on the luxury car line. These are more than like 160k per car, so the prices will be mad, and it's pretty much the same. It'll be the same kind of like what do you call it, manufacturing as the rest of them really. So we'll make profits from that one. Because right now, if we go to they seem to be losing, but it doesn't take into account in-house stuff. Because you can see the component cost 59,000. We aren't paying that for that. I don't know what capital is. What's capital? I don't know what that means, the capital. But if we look at components, expenses, hardly any of it is coming from raw materials. It's all coming from this one. That is raw materials. Raw materials and wages are the most it's coming from, but they're like half of it all in theory. Whatever that is, component purchase for other. Is that, oh, it could be like the modded stuff. Must be. So this is how much. See, why are they? None of the cars are using xenon lights. I don't know why that's coming through. Oh, is that just what we're making? So you can see there, 28 grand for large battery packs. That's a lot of money, but we are making them, so that's 28 grand less of the overall car production. Oh, assuming we're, what is it? Rear. Right, next one. No. The imports. Why is that not local? It should be local. So it's basically 25 grand less because you're not including that price. Whatever things I was spending it on. That we shouldn't be. Small batteries. So we're not even using small battery packs. Super fast electric trains. Right, hold on, let me. Just set all these to local. Because I want to go and check the engines. Because I've got a feeling some of these are being imported when they shouldn't be. See, it says none of them are importing. Sorry, there's exhaust, brakes, wheels. How's the engine? Because this isn't all in the order, it's all over the place. Horns, seats, windscreen. I don't even know where it is. That's tires, wheels. Is it only the paint usually I get? Electric motors. So powertrain imports. See, that's not on import. That's not in. don't you be importing that stuff. We don't need any of that. We're making that. Engine control unit. We are doing that locally, as basically legally. You shouldn't have to make that. So quite a bit of our money was actually going to engines, which we don't need. Right, let's have a look here. See, it's importing them. I don't know why. So that's been importing the engines when I've got them being made here. I think they're just straight up electric engines. Fast electric. Is that not the same thing? They just require a powertrain, which is that. Super fast powertrain. I think. So it's not been doing any of that. They didn't have the right stuff. Bring all that in. I can't believe we've not been doing that. So all that time we've been spending money on electric engines, which is a really expensive thing. Well, we were making them. We weren't actually making the engines. Let's see if that's a local. Oh, it's still saying it's a local engine. I think it will eventually start. Of course they're full of the old ones, aren't they? So I'm probably going to need to drain them out. Or is it them it's making? No. So it's making the engine, it's not making the actual powertrain. Right, so what I'm going to need to do, I'm going to make a few more of these until then. Oh, I suppose, hold on. So what, these just... So they're just straight up powertrains, so can I get a stockpile? That's just how you clear them out basically. And put those powertrains in here so they can make the actual powertrains they need. First, so they should empty their powertrains into there. And then that means that these can make the ones that they need. I think. So that should make a super fast powertrain, not just a powertrain. So if you were to empty those into there, that would be great. Please. If you don't empty them, I'm gonna need to delete them and place them back down again. So I don't want them being imported. Didn't realise I was spending about 20 grand on those each engine. Come on, take them out. Please. Put the powertrains into the stockpile. You're not going to do it, are you? Fine. Well, that means you're getting noisy then. And there's only 2 of them anyway, seriously? Is that all we had for that entire section? Just 2 powertrains? Gonna need more than that. Make a oh, you can make a hybrid powertrain, but that's not what I need for the avocado, is it? No, I don't. No, never mind. Powertrain. That's not right, is it? Is it not the engine? No, that's hybrid anyway. It's the right thing. See, it doesn't look like the actual powertrain, it's that one. No, that one. Okay, don't connect to anything because I want you to be super fast. You super fast. You super fast. So they need super fast engines, but I'm assuming that's where the electric thing comes in. They kind of make them anyway. I think that's what we need. And I'll do this off camera, I'll see what I need, and I will see you all in the next episode. Until then, take care, goodbye for now.